Hey folks, looks like I got a little problem here. My ridgeline's too short. And these trees here in Flagstaff, Arizona, they're kind of wide. My other tree back there is kind of wide too, which means that some of my cords is being used, my ridgeline, to get around that tree. Not the easiest thing to do when you're getting around these wide trees. In fact, I had to throw and cuss a little bit to get around that tree for my quick release bowling that I do right there with that stick. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hold it on this. We're going to make a sheet bend. I've been practicing with this one. We're going to undo this. I don't know how many feet this is. It might just be 6 feet. I just cut until I had what I needed. That's all I did. So we're going to take this out. And you saw how I all coiled up just like I would the ridgeline. There we go. The first thing I'm going to do before I drop this is I want to take this short end right here and put it on the long end, making that bite. Then what I'll do, instead of holding it like that, I'll come back over here. I'll go ahead and drop that like that. It's still on top of the long end here, and this is the short end. I'm going to take it, try not to twist it up, and we're just going to make a small bite like that instead of such a big one. Then, because I'm holding it like this, if you're holding it like that, it's going to be from your chest. But in this case, we can hold it like this to make it easier, so that way we don't have to remember which way is which. Hold it like that. You come from underneath. What we're going to do next, we're going to take it. I'm going to give myself plenty of tail here. There we go. Now, when I do this, I'm got in a pocket right there. I'll give myself a little bit more tail here. There we go. I got my finger through there. It's the easiest way I know how to do that. Just like this. We'll take it, put it to that pocket. Now, you can mess with it if you want. I'm going to mess with it. Because if you don't, it has a tendency to slide. So we're going to kind of get that the way we want it. Now, taking it, and holding on to this, the top part and the bottom part, pull. We want to make sure it don't slide. There we go. Now, we're going to do a trucker's hitch, just to prove this will come undone easily. I'm going to have to walk this around this tree. Trust me, it was interesting trying to get that quick release going. And hopefully I'm doing this from the right side of the tree. Because it seems to matter with the trucker's hitch, which side of the tree you're on. We'll find out here in a minute. If I'm doing it wrong, I'll show you what the heck I'm talking about. Get off it. For demonstration purposes, I don't know if y'all can hear me, I'm going to go ahead and put it up there. There we go, now you can see. Alright, what I want to do is put a loop in here, right inside here somewhere. So, probably right about here I'll be good. Bend your hand over, it's kind of uncomfortable. This is a good way to show it. Because I'm to the point where I can actually, because I know how to lay it down the line and everything. But this is the best way to do it, especially for beginners. You take it, make sure you got plenty of cordage to work, slack to work with. There we go. I have some slack. See how I got my fingers in there? Lay it down that line. There we go. I'll show it again, because now I should just be able to do that, and there we go. That's why I like paracord over bank line, because it does it real easy like. Even after I'm through tightening and everything, we'll show that. Make that trucker's hitch. And there we go. Now keep in mind, you don't want to pull this tight yet, because that will come out. As you're wondering where the tight end went to, it's right there. There's our sheet bend right there. So what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and do a locking one. I don't know why I was having problems with the bank line, but I was. So we're just going to do that. Put it back through here. It should lock on itself. Okay, let me. For some reason there's not one to even tighten. This happens. So we got through there once. I'll snuggle up a little bit. Bring it back through here twice. Put it in underneath the loop we just made right here. There's top, there's bottom. Now we should be able to tighten it. There we go. I'm not really tightening it here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, because it's something little. I'm going to grab this. I'm just going to make a slippery half hitch. That's all I'm going to do. Don't pull it all the way through. Just like that, that's like that. There we go. We got this nice and tight, as you can see. So, the question is, after I'm through with all that tightening I just did, will that sheet thing come out? All you gotta do with this, well, first you gotta get that out of there. Get that out like that. I'll just slip half hitch. Pull on that, and it should just come loose. Now, if you're having problems getting your lock and trucker's hitch to lock, which I kind of was kind of wanting to come back that way, go ahead and tie that slippery half hitch each and every time. And now we got this to deal with. There we go. You heard it. There's my sheet bend right there. Watch this. For as hard as I tugged, just like the bowling, it's going to come undone real easy like. There we go. I'll show it one more time. This time I'll leave that there. Might have to walk around the tree maybe. Take it. So a little bit of tail there. Oops. Folks, I'm trying to show you wrong now. There we go. We want the short end on top of the long end. And you just take a little bit of a bite here. Don't have to be too big. Kind of raining out here. I guess you're right. If it ain't raining, we ain't training. Try to keep it on my phone too. Through there like this. Still plenty of tail. I have to. There we go. Just like that. And then from over, I'm gonna give us a little bit more tail, just so I can do this. And as you see, it's creating a pocket right there when I go over it. So what I'm going to do is stick my finger right there so I can keep it. We're going to stick it through that pocket. And I'm going to kind of do this, but I'm also going to play with it just a little bit to make sure it stays tight. There we go. There we go. We now have the sheet bend again. I felt this a little bit of sleep, so I didn't play with it long enough. But it'll be alright, it ain't slipping now. Or, hold on a minute. Pulling on the wrong stuff. There we go, and there's our tails right there. Make sure you have the right ends. Like this is the one that goes to the bone, this is the one that goes to the trucker set we're going to be doing. Alright, there we go. So once again, I'm going to drop that. Come back around here. Get this up here, like so. And just like this. Maybe a little bit more up here. Do it. Give yourself some slack now. There we go. We're going to want to do this. And you can see where I have my fingers and how it's wrapped around there. Now we want to lay it down this way. Not this way, but this way. Then we want to grab the line that's in there, pull up, and there we go. One more time through here. Tighten it just a little bit. I'm going to try the locking trucker hitch again. And it should just be able to pull and stay. It's staying, but I swear the more you tug on it, the more it don't want to stay locked. We seem to be alright. I'm going to tighten it a little bit more. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and make that slippery half hitch. You take it, take that loop down, grab the line that's back here. There we go. Fast and hard. Make sure it's tight. There we go. We got security if we need it. Now just leave that hanging, because every time I mess with this and try to wrap it up, it just becomes a mess. To get it out, just like that. That's why it's called the slippery half hitch. Now, back towards that way, we'll undo this. And I'll just do this slowly. Don't be fast. I will take this. Bring it there, folks. Just like that. Now, just like the bolting, this should be easy to undo. There we go. Real easy like. So make sure you got the right ends going through here. There we go. I just dropped it. There we go. I'll pick it up just to prove it. There's that. Get that up there. Well, folks, I'm going to call this the end of it. Thank you for hanging out with me in this weather. It is kind of raining. Not bad. But this is Scott. With this traveling, y'all don't hit that thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to me, please. Hit that notification, that way I'll stay notified. And go ahead and drop me a comment. We all learn off each other, plus I just enjoy and appreciate the comments. I'm starting, so I'm going to get out of this. I'll see you on the next one. And stay dry, folks. Let's just feel like playing in the rain. Have a good day. Thanks.